We caught it, and that is match day 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally came to the day, and it's match day 3. Well, I don't even know why I'm wearing this. It's like 90 degrees where I live today. So, anyways, enough talking about how hard my life is. Let's just get started. Our first game, we had USA versus Canada. Moore scores the fastest goal in the tournament and the US's history in 20 seconds to put the US in front. And he scores his first international goal. And also, this game was pretty physical, to be honest. I mean, Walker Zimmerman came off, and then Akinola came off. Now, during when Akinola came off, there was a challenge, and everyone, I would say the Canadians specifically, it did look like a penalty, especially in my opinion. It did look like a penalty, but I guess not. It wasn't given. Now, after this, no one scores, but Buchanan did have a close chance, but it doesn't go in, and really the U.S. was just holding on to that one goal that they scored in 20 seconds of the game. So, I mean, they really didn't create any chances tonight, except for that one goal. So, they just hold on to that, and that's basically it. Now, I'll let it slide, but I mean, that's not how it works in CONCACAF, alright? That's not how it works, especially in Mexico. So, yeah. Anyways, our next game, we had Martinique versus Haiti. Antoine scores for Haiti in the 3rd minute, and the defense was just... But, I mean, what a blast, though. But then Fortune scores a header in the 53rd minute, and the defense was questionable, but not as questionable as the celebration he did. Just stop. I don't want to see no more of it. Then Martinique goes down to 10 men after a clumsy challenge, and that results for Martinique's captain to get a red card. Well, it was a yellow, but after VAR review, it was a straight red. And this resulted in a free kick, which the free kick was scored by Addy just a few seconds after the red card. And the goalkeeper was just... Okay, I need to stop saying that, but I don't know. Haiti, they take the lead again, okay? Then in the 76th minute, Martinique goes down to 9 men after a clash from Burner. Now, after this, there were chances from Haiti and surprisingly Martinique, but it ends 1-2. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of liked the Haiti versus Martinique game more than the U.S. to be honest. I mean, come on, I'm kind of glad I switched to FS2 instead of Fox because the Canada game was just, it was so boring. But anyways, our next, sorry, that was my watch. Anyways, our next result, we had Mexico versus El Salvador. Rodriguez scores in the 25th minute to put Mexico in front. Now, Funes Mori gets a huge chance in the 27th and 51st minute, but Martinez makes some great saves, especially around the game tonight. Even El Salvador did have chances in the 62nd and 70th minute, especially in the 7th minute with the free kick, but it didn't bend in time and it hits the post. But anyways, it ends up being 1-0. And I know El Salvador lost, but they really did look like a team that was just going to tie it up. And this team looks very interesting, and I'm excited to see them in the World Cup qualifiers. Maybe even qualify for the World Cup. That's a bit of a stretch, but who knows? Anyways, folks, it's our final game. Let's just hope it ends very well. It's Guatemala versus Trinidad and Tobago. Moore scores a goal from a terrible defense from Guatemala. I mean, the amount of space that Moore had, and yeah, you're to the point where you just don't care anymore. But after this, there were chances from both teams. So yeah, I'm surprised that Guatemala did. But then, oh my God, yo, they actually did it. Oh, let's go, let's go. Oh my God, let's go. Dude, they actually, oh my God. Gordillo scores a header to tie it up, and what a header as well. Let's go, man. That's how we do it. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, man. I haven't been this excited since I saw Logan Paul in the Sidemen. If you guys haven't watched that, Watch it. It's funny. I loved it. I haven't been excited. After this, Guatemala had many chances, but unfortunately, they couldn't finish it, and so did Trinidad and Tobago. As one shot did hit the post, but honestly, I don't care if it's a draw. I see this as a win, especially a Gold Cup final win, in my opinion. Now, to say that Rafael should be fired from the Guatemalan job, I don't know. Maybe too early. It's only been 3 games, and plus, he didn't get the chemistry, he didn't get time to build up chemistry in a roster. He just picked out random players. So, I don't know. A Gold Cup final win to us. I mean, especially that that's what happened to us and the terrible events that plagued us. I mean, I call this a win. I mean, finally, we win, we score. Hopefully, this is the gateway to a better path that makes us see through the next round in the next tournament. So, thank you to the assistant coach or the coach that was forced to do this. I wouldn't say force. Actually, never mind, I would say. But hopefully, Guatemala, preliminary rounds, we get that done, we finish the job, and then we move on. So feels great. Anyways, folks, that's it for me. I'm gonna head over to Tuesday. Jason, when he gets the good side, Group A and B, they kind of suck. So he gets the good side, the C and D. So yeah, thanks, Jason. Now let's just get started. As our first game was Suriname versus Guadalupe. In the 14th minute, a Suriname player that I'm not going to pronounce scores a narrow goal, and the terrible goalkeeping from Guadalupe as well. But Phaeton does pull one back in the 20th minute. Now, there were chances from both teams, but some of them, they hit the post. But in the 29th minute, Irip, oh my god, these pronunciations, but he gets a red card, and Guadalupe go down to 10 men. Now, surely, that won't be the last for Guadalupe. But speaking of Guadalupe, unfortunately for them, Hasselbank scores in the 79th minute, and just the terrible defense. I mean, Guatemala could have done better. Now, anyways, then Guadalupe go down to 9 men after Eniet gets a second yellow from a clumsy challenge in the 5th minute of stoppage time. And it ends 2-1. Yo, these guys suck! And arguably, this was probably more interesting than the Costa Rica versus Jamaica game. And speaking of Costa Rica versus Jamaica, let's just get started with their team. Good both chances from both of them, but it's still 0-0, and unfortunately, it's paused because of weather delay. There was lightning. But anyways, it resumes, and Jamaica begins with the chances, but unfortunately, Ruiz scores a header in the 53rd minute to put Costa Rica in front. Then drama hits as Moria just gets a red card in the 72nd minute, and Costa Rica go down a man. But this does end up being 1-0, and Costa Rica ends up being top of Group C. Now, that game, it was pretty physical, but not as physical as Honduras versus Qatar, or Qatar. Now, honestly, this game shows you that, I mean, Qatar, they are thousands of miles from where they live, but I'm here to root for those guys. Those guys, oh man, they are entertaining. But anyways, Homam scores a hammer in the most tightest angles to score in the 24th minute to silence the crowd in BVA Stadium. The Dynamo Stadium is so weird. But anyways, Qatar gets a penalty in the 39th minute after a terrible defense from Figura, but Afif misses, and also the rebound is also saved from Luis Lopez. It's all about the LAFC. It's the LAFC blood that's making him safe. But he does go down, but fortunately he continues. But Honduras had so many chances, especially in the second half. I mean, in the end of the game, the goalkeeper Luis Lopez was just coming over, just this the maybe have an inspirational draw in the corners, but unfortunately it backfires and Qatar they were looking to hold on, but fortunately for them, in the last seconds the Qatari captain Aziz scores as it was a 3-1, and Qatar win Group D by a 0-2 win against Honduras. Now, I'm so excited for this team in the quarterfinals. Listen, El Salvador, Qatar. Oh man, why is it gotta be an FS2? But I'm looking forward. You mean you got a good team, El Salvador, and then another good team, Qatar. I mean, this team, Qatar. I'm not saying they would, because they gotta go with the U.S., but they can make it to the finals to be honest. But yes, now during this time, the Panama and Grenada game is still going on. So I'm just going to give my predictions because the bracket's already set up. Qatar is already on top, and Honduras, before coming in this game, they're already qualified. So Panama are now eliminated. So I'm going to give my predictions to the rounds of the last 8. So, anyways, El Salvador, Qatar. Listen to both teams. I mean, I don't know who's gonna win, but by my heart, the last time when I said that for Guatemala didn't go well. But by my heart, I kind of want Qatar to go, but I don't know. It could be anyone because these teams are pretty good. Then we had the U.S. versus Jamaica. I mean, Jamaica kind of struggled, and they kind of did in the Guadalupe game. Yeah, that they played, but they did start, playing well in towards the end of the Guadalupe game. But I don't know. They struggled. They did have some chances in Costa Rica, but then you also remember the U.S. They don't have Walker Zimmerman, and whenever Walker Zimmerman's there, they're apparently every team is good. I mean, you saw what LAFC happened to them. They were good. Now they're trash. But I don't know. Maybe the U.S. because now they have Cade Cowell and some other player. I think he plays for the Revolution. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the U.S. And then now we had Honduras versus Mexico. I don't think I've ever heard the last time Mexico went against Honduras in the Gold Cup. They always have to go against each other. But anyways, I just mumbled. It's got to be Mexico. I know they lost Lozano. And, maybe I would say by the heart, but nah, they don't have Elise. They probably don't have Guitarro, to be honest. Most of the players, they got injured in this Qatar game, so they're probably not going to be available for this game. So, yeah, it's got to go for Mexico. I hate saying that, but yeah. Now, our final one, we had Costa Rica, Canada. I'm going to go with Costa Rica, to be honest. Costa Rica, they played amazing Group C, kind of in the Jamaica game, but at least they got the win. Who cares? Canada, though, I don't know. They have Buchanan and Lauren. That's about it. I guess Akinola, but he's injured. So I'm going to have to go with Costa Rica. I mean, Canada, they're a good team, but against Costa Rica, nah, I don't see it. So anyways, those are my predictions. I'll come back to later when the Panama games end. So, yeah. Anyways, our last game for the entire match day, we have Panama versus Grenada. Quintero scores in the 7th minute to put Panama in the lead. Then Panama's number 7 Rodriguez scores in the corner of the box to extend the Panamanian lead to 2 goals. But Rodriguez does strike again to put Panama up by 3. And, I kind of have this feeling that I kind of feel bad for Grenada at this point. Oh man! But fortunately for Grenada, they do finally get their first goal of the tournament from Frank in the 76th minute. But anyways, it ends 3-1, and Panama and Grenada they're both eliminated. So anyways, guys, that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Now, I will leave you a sad story to end off this video to the teams that didn't make it to the final eight. So enjoy.
Let's go, Jeff. Let's go, Jeff.